Alright, you're watching The Live Addiction with Steve-O for 94.5 The Buzz on thebuzz.com. Today my guest is once again Mr. Jeremy McKinnon of A Day to Remember. I gotta know, how was lunch?
Lunch was great, yeah, the tacos. Actually, we're getting them again.
That's what Ivan was telling me.
For dinner.
Torchy's Tacos, right on. I'm glad it worked. Cool. You're currently on tour with Bring Me the Horizon. What has touring with those dudes been like?
It's been awesome. They're a great band. It's cool. It's cool just to be able to watch them. They have a great new album, Sempiternal.
That thing has been on my rotation since it came out in the car.
I don't blame you, man. Yeah. Some really great songs. I think some of the best songs written in this genre of music, period, on that album. So,
yeah. You guys
be out at these shows.
Yeah, I'm excited for tonight. They worked House of Blues when they were here in March, and they did like 2 dates, sold out. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Like Let Live and Of Mice and Men. You guys have constantly been on the road since I saw you last, basically. When can we expect you guys to get some downtime to maybe write a new record?
Well, we got 2 weeks off here coming up after this tour. Then we do like a short little run in the UK for 2 weeks. And then I think we're done for the first part of the year. We might take some time, write some new stuff then, or go on tour, so we don't really know.
Yeah.
It's all up in the air.
You don't get too much time off ever. It's like for a few weeks here and there.
Right, not usually.
Right back at it again.
Exactly.
There we go. On Common Courtesy, your latest album, you guys left in a lot of the commentary on Right Back at It Again and I Remember. What was the decision like to leave that on there? I know as a fan, it's really cool hearing your fun and jovial interactions between each other.
I just thought it was cool. The only one that was really something that I thought should specifically be there was the one that I Remember. I wanted to capture everybody having a real conversation, and that's what it was. They didn't even know they were being recorded.
Right, like the band breaking down and all
that. Right, that's real. That's a real conversation. You are in the room listening to us look back on our times in the band.
Well, that's what it sounds like. So it's really cool that you guys left that in there. It's not like an extra that you got to search for. It's right there. Here you go.
Right, I thought it just helped to tell the story of where we came from and what our band's about. It's not, and it's different from other bands. It's not about being cool or being the next big band. It's just about writing the music that we want and having a good time with us as people.
The song "Sometimes You're the Hammer, Sometimes You're the Nail." That song I really relate to. It's got a very inspirational part towards the end. Where were you at, when you wrote that? And does it have a specific meaning to you? When it's I reserve the right, and that whole bit right there, really, really dig that part.
Thank you. That part actually kind of fell out of the sky. It was one of those parts where it just kind of happened. I remember I was in my room doing something on the other side of the house, and because where we recorded was my house. And Andrew is in the other side at the studio, and I just came running into the studio. I was like, I got this idea. Andrew was actually tracking something. He had some idea of his at the time.
Stop, dude.
Stop. I know this is weird, but you gotta stop. Just give me the guitar. I need to figure out how to play this real fast because I heard the whole thing in my head. And it was cool. Our video guy, Drew Russ, was there and he filmed the whole thing. It was the only time that's ever happened to me. I've actually never seen the footage either, but he filmed the whole creation of that part, from me having the idea, picking up the guitar, figuring out how to play it, and then I wrote down the words. It all just kind of came out. It wasn't something that was pre-planned or pre-thought out. It just kind of came through me, and
that's
we just
cool.
recorded it on the spot.
I've never been a lyrical guy. I always kind of listen to songs more for the melody and guitar parts, but that one really stuck out to me. I was like, this is awesome.
Thank you.
Well, he's behind the camera right now. He just came up. The actual next question I was going to ask you about. You guys often have a traveling photographer with you, Mr. Adam Elmakias.
We do.
What has that working relationship been like?
Oh,
Now he's in the frame, so it's this total awkward question. It's been really cool.
No, but he's great at what he does. You're not supposed to be here when I say these kind of things.
Yeah.
But he's really great at what he does, and the way we look at it is he's kind of capturing forever this moment of our lives. It's more about 20 years from now, looking back on this crazy stuff we got to do when we were younger,
Yeah.
And he's got a really good eye, and we all really appreciate what he's doing for us, documenting our lives.
Right on. You got a girlfriend, correct?
I do, yes.
With your crazy schedule, how do you maintain that? What are some of the things that you guys do to kind of maintain that relationship? A lot of FaceTime, I'm guessing, that kind of
stuff? A lot of FaceTime, yeah. You got to be open, you got to be honest with each other, and she comes out as much as she can. When can be time off work or when we're in the U.S. where it's easy to do that. And then yeah, we spend as much time as possible together when we're at home.
You guys get to play a lot of festivals and shows all around the world. As like a fan, what is one of the coolest shows you've gotten the chance to attend?
So many. We got to see AC/DC at Download.
Did you guys play Download again this year?
This year?
This past year?
No, we didn't play it this year.
You guys
Wait, hold on. Yes, we did.
Soundwave, right?
Wait, we played Download this year, right?
Hey, Adam.
Okay, we did not. I was
Did
correct.
not, but you guys
the
did
first time.
Soundwave. Thanks.
Oh, gotcha.
Every other year. Yeah, everyone always says AC/DC. That's one big band that I still haven't seen. Coolest bill you've been a part of?
Coolest bill.
I'm guessing that would
Everyone says AC/DC?
that's the majority of answers I get. They're like, dude, you gotta see them. They got so much energy for how old they are.
They really did, actually.
Yeah.
That's one of them, Kiss a few times. Rammstein was great. Rammstein was really great.
Yeah.
Like, saw them and
They've got
us
crazy
trying,
production
yes,
too, right?
See, that's the thing. Like, us wanting to be a production band moving forward, seeing that band in Germany where they have like all of their production they want because they're massive there, it was pretty special.
Speaking of, I don't know if you can say too much on it, but I work in production over at House of Blues. What kind of production you guys have with you this time?
We have a mountain on stage that sings
Okay.
and melts.
Okay. Last year it was like it was the house party tour, so you guys had like this whole house constructed every day.
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
This is Mount Rushmore with our faces.
Right on. Last question I got for you, besides like basic toiletries and cell phone, is there anything that's a must-have item when you're on the road?
Acoustic guitar. I would say PS4, but you know, they don't really have any games out really yet.
What's the one my friends tell me about?
Destiny.
Destiny. That's like the one that everyone plays.
Yeah, but you got to be online to play it. So
Yeah.
us traveling people, guys, are just SOL.
Yeah, I've heard they haven't figured out the Wi-Fi on the touring bus yet.
Oh hell no, nothing. Not even in a venue like this. It's like you rarely have internet that's strong and reliable enough to be able to play stuff like that.
Well, here you got so many employees too that are probably out there.
We're
using it
just
as well.
screwed for stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, cool. Thanks again. It's
thank you.
great meeting up with you. And if you guys haven't yet, go pick up Common Courtesy. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So